Hi, I'm Pam, and I'm here with another episode of Short Games for Busy People. Recommendations for great games that you can complete in just a few hours. Today, my recommendation is Jamestown. Jamestown, Legend of the Lost Colony was developed by Final Form Games and originally released for PC in 2011. It was re-released for PlayStation 4 in 2015 as Jamestown Plus. The PS4 version is the one featured in this review. Jamestown is a vertically scrolling shoot-'em-up that takes place in an alternate history on a British colony on Mars. Each level of Jamestown starts with a brief story introduction before getting into the action. Like most shoot-'em-ups, the controls are fairly simple, while the gameplay can get quite hectic. In addition to the left stick, you need only 3 buttons to play the game. There's your standard attack, then there's a special attack, which on this ship, the Ghost, is a smaller companion ship that attacks enemies and passes through obstacles. Then there's Vaunt. Picking up gold from destroyed enemies charges your Vaunt meter in the upper left corner, and when it's used, it gives you a temporary shield, along with greater firepower and score multipliers. This allows for a bit of a strategy element in the game if you're going for high scores. I love vertical shooters, but haven't seen too many of them released for the newest generation of consoles. And though Jamestown is available on the PlayStation 4, it still has a very retro feel, as it uses beautiful pixel art for its design. The level design is not only beautiful, but also quite varied. Backgrounds range from flying through the clouds, to the red sands of Mars, to the insides of foundries, and even going through some murky swamps. The weapon effects are also pretty good looking. The sound is even more of a standout than the visuals, with energetic, very dramatic music accompanying each level. A boss fight awaits you at the end of each level. Each boss is of varying difficulty and requires a particular strategy or order of attacks in order to defeat. The most challenging part of boss fights is that there's generally less gold dropping, so you don't get to use Vaunt as much as you do throughout the rest of the levels. Certain ships are better suited to certain boss fights than others. For example, this ship, the Charge ship, allows you to fire a projectile in front of you, so you can fire it at your target and then move away quickly if you need to dodge things. At the end of each level, you're awarded a rating out of 5 stars, which is based on your score. You're also awarded a certain amount of ducats, which can be used to purchase items in-game. You can buy things like new ships, new attacks, or even unlock some challenge modes. There are a number of ships to choose from, and each one plays quite differently. Some of them can take a little bit of effort to master. This is the shop where you can spend all the ducats you earn while going through levels. As you can see, there's quite a lot of stuff to unlock. The game offers a lot of variation. There aren't a ton of stages, but each one offers multiple difficulty levels, and playing through with a new ship can be a very different experience. The game also gives you the option to rebind all of your attack buttons. Jamestown supports co-op with up to 4 players. Though I've only had a chance to try it with 2 players, the co-op is a lot of fun and does make things a little bit easier. The game offers local multiplayer only, so it's great for couch co-op, but you can't play online for some reason. Co-op makes things a little easier, as if one of you dies, the other one can res. You can res your friends by picking up the Revive All tokens that are dropped fairly frequently throughout levels. They do drop much more often on the lower difficulties. 2 guns are better than 1, though you may find yourself fighting with your friend over who gets the gold pickup so that you can use Vaughn the most. Jamestown can be beaten in only an hour or 2, however, it offers a ton of replayability. You can play on different difficulties, sometimes playing on a higher difficulty will open up new levels. There's also lots of different ships to unlock as you go throughout the game, so it's probably not going to be something that you just finish with once you've seen the main story. I know that I've gone back to it quite a lot. In terms of cost, Jamestown costs $10 if you get it on Steam, while the PlayStation 4 version is a couple dollars more expensive and does contain some extra content. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.